Family friend? Okay, you dating somebody then. Who you from? Cause don't lie like you really don't want to come to this shit. You see him? No, I'm just kidding. No, you fucking up. How long y'all been together? Oh, y'all just started fucking. He didn't get the pussy yet? You both get to know it? He looked mad as hell. He like, y'all put my business out there like that. They ain't know that shit. I wanted to look cool because he ain't answering. Because most guys, because if you answer, you look suspect. So he's trying to look cool like that. No, we know, not yet, bitch.
Okay. Welcome guys, welcome to another episode on Bourgeois TV. Today I have a wonderful comedian with me by the name of Jersey. Jersey, what's going on, sir?
What's up? How y'all feeling? What's up?
Alright, now I know a lot of people doesn't know you, but like you are...
Yeah, everybody know me. I'm 2 Chainz's little brother. They call me 1 Chain.
Now, well, I know your name is Jersey. Is that also the name of where you from?
I'm originally from Irvington, New Jersey.
Okay, that's where you were born?
Oh no, I was born in Brooklyn.
Oh,
born
okay.
in Brooklyn, moved to Jersey when I was 7 years old.
Okay.
So yeah, but I'm Jersey raised me. Jersey made me who I am today.
But you also Haitian, right?
To the day I die, my mom and my dad is Haitian. Proud to be Haitian descent. I love that.
Okay, now you're a comedian. What makes you wanna be a comedian? Because most people from the you said you grew up from project.
Yeah, down the street from the projects, in the projects. Just that was the life that I knew in Jersey.
You are a very tall person. Why did you become like a basketball player instead of a comedian?
That was never my passion. Ever since I was little, I used to always like watching comedy shows, and that's all I liked. It was comedy. Like you have to understand, where I lived at, they had the drug dealers and the neighborhood gangbangers. And
yeah.
When I wanted to go outside and hang out, like you couldn't hang out with them. But I realized when you were funny, they let you hang out with them because you made them laugh. So
you hang out
funny.
with
Made me get to hang out with some of the drug dealers, and it avoided me getting my ass whooped because don't nobody want to beat up the funny guy. you cool, so.
Now, how come you didn't you were lucky because you could also become a drug dealer yourself.
Oh no, I sold drugs. I sold drugs when I was like 15, 16. I dabbled in selling drugs, and I got I used to sell. This is true shit. I used to sell crack. I got locked up. When I was like 16, got caught with 52 bottles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How long did you went to jail for?
Me, girl, I was 15. My mama came and got me early. Like,
because of saturation, right?
Yeah, but I wish she wouldn't. If you know Haitian parents, I wasn't on punishment for the whole summer. And I got my ass whooped every day. But nah, yeah, I sold drugs, and then I moved into, I realized selling cocaine was no good, so I started selling weed. You get less charge for that. Less charge for that.
So selling weed, is it like because after the sentence that's where, and then you're funny, when you really start taking that comedian thing serious?
I always knew. I always knew. Since my mom told me when I was 3 years old, she said that's all I ever talked about. I always knew I was going to be a comedian. It's just how the process started.
Oh my God, let's go. He's not for us.
And walk her away. Guys, we not like that. If we see our friend talking to a she be like, yo, this shit about to be funny. My mom used to tell me, for me, when I was younger, you know how when your kids was crying, she used to put like comedy shows, and that's how I stopped crying. I didn't want to watch cartoons. I wanted to watch.
Who you used to watch?
These are old people. The Three Stooges.
Oh. Boing.
Yeah. the Jeffersons, Law and Hardy.
So
like,
all those are like your admire. You don't have like a picture role model. So most people would say Richard Pryor, Chris Rock.
Well, I have two role models. It depends. Role model as in the comedy who influenced me in comedy, and role model in real life.
Okay, give me both.
Well, in comedy, Richard Pryor influenced me as in I liked how he took his problems and he told the truth. Like what he was going through, he expressed.
So is that what you do in your comedy?
Yeah, I mean not exactly like the way he does it, but yes, that's what I do in my comedy. And the crazy thing is, me and Richard Pryor had the exact same birthday. We were born the exact same day.
Okay.
So I think that's like when I noticed that, I'm like, that must be a sign.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. How you gonna have the same birthday as one of the greatest?
So you say also Richard Pryor and others. Who else is your role model?
Oh, outside of comedy, my parents, my mom and dad, they came from a third world country that's absolutely like the worst country to come from. Like the system is fucked up, the government is crooked. So for them to come to here and barely know English and have my mom bought her own house, my dad paid I never had to want. I was never one of those kids that.
So that's why you didn't really fall down the path of people who grew up in the project.
Yeah, I never had.
Because they kind of like give you a better role model to follow on.
My mom and dad are probably the best role model when it comes to.
Are they still together?
Yeah. Well, my dad passed away, but they were together all until my dad passed away.
I'm sorry about that. Where did he pass away from?
Cancer. So
sorry.
Yeah, he passed away probably 2003.
Oh wow!
So he's been gone for a while, but yeah, my mom.
It must be very hard on your mom.
Yeah, because she never remarried. She's
typical Haitian. When she ever like married, they don't want to do that anymore.
Nah, she's cool. I mean, I take care of her. She good.
Now I know you do a lot of stand-up. I know you say you always know you're a good comedian. When did you start hitting the stage? People start taking you serious as a comedian.
Wow. Okay. That's hard.
It's not just from
It's not the same. Okay, let me break something down. When I first started, I sucked, dude. Like, I knew I wanted to be it, but I didn't know how to put the jokes together.
You mean like from telling it with your friend and from telling it on stage?
Yeah, because it's two different things. You have to understand, when you're joking with your friends, it's just you and them, and it's ha ha he he. You're on stage, you're doing it for people that don't know you. You're telling these people what my thoughts are funny, and I'm gonna show you why they're funny. Like it's a whole different experience.
Now, like you said, you're inspired by Richard Pryor. I've been to some of your show, and I see you talk a lot about grew up in a Haitian house. You know what I mean? How they like, you know what I mean?
It's a difference. Like with my joke material, I base it basically on me. Like I am just me. Just like how Kevin Hart talks about him being small. It's me growing up in Jersey, me being Haitian. Me going through the different experience of having.
So you don't try to make joke about stuff he doesn't know about.
No, I will never. If I haven't experienced it, I can't talk about it.
Okay.
So most of the things I do talk about either happen to me or happen to someone around me. Because some of the stuff I get, some of the material is from friends or different experience that people tell me. I just use life material. No matter if I find it funny, I'm going to turn it into being funny.
So that's why it keep you motivated by like so. You not originally from Jersey, now you live in Orlando.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you from living from Jersey in a cold city into Orlando?
First off, Orlando is probably the greatest decision I ever made to come out here. Because in Jersey it's crazy, man. Like Orlando is crazy. It's getting crazy, but in a sense, Orlando is where I started. Like when I moved out
so
here.
So you didn't start at Jersey, you started in Orlando?
When I started my comedy, it was in Orlando. Downtown Orlando at Orlando Improv. That's the first time I ever got on stage.
Who gave you a chance to like say, hey, go ahead, I know you're funny, go ahead, come to the stage?
No one said that. No one said that.
So it wasn't a particular person?
Hell no. You know what it was? I used to go to when the Improv opened, I used to go there every day for a year and just sat at the bar and watched the show. Like I didn't order that. I didn't even drink then. I didn't order no drinks. I just sat there and just watched comedians. And then Krista, she is the GM now. Krista was like, do you need anything? You're not. Are you okay? I don't see you talking. You're not up there. And I told her what I wanted. She's like, you're gonna have to try. You're gonna have to do something.
Yeah.
So, and I remember it was this man, Steve Wilson.
Is it like an owner or is it?
No, he was just the MC. He used to host the shows back then.
Okay.
Steve Wilson. I went up to him and I was like, hey, I want to try it. He's like, okay, you can sign up for next week. I'll never forget. It was that's when they was doing it on a Tuesday. I went out there. I sucked. They had 5 minutes, and all I talked about was, why am I poor? Why does Biggie and Tupac have more money than me, and they're both dead? And I remember I cursed 52 times because I was so scared.
Is it because you were like new and you didn't know how to deliver?
I didn't know nothing.
The joke wasn't funny.
I didn't know nothing. I just went up there and just said I'm funny, and I just whatever came out my mouth, that's what I said, and I didn't know it. It took me 4 years to come up with It took me 4 years to come up with 15 minutes of good stuff where it was good enough where I can go
back.
I can go 15 minutes. It took me 4 years to start getting paid for it.
Okay.
Like I got to the point where I got 15 minutes of good material.
Yeah.
So somebody was like, you know what? I can pay you to host. So
How,
that's what happened.
How was it like when you get your first paycheck as a comedian?
It was. I couldn't quit my job. Yo.
Where were you? Okay, let's go back to that. Where were you working at that time before you start getting paid?
Dude, I'm a true Haitian. I had like 5 jobs. What are you talking about?
Me too.
Dude,
like, I'm doing this. I work in a restaurant. I take pictures.
What are you talking about? I was working at Burlington. I was working at Toys R Us. Burlington on OBT. I was working at Burlington, the baby depot. Dude, I can't even tell you what I used. Man, I don't care. Look, I was a hustler in Burlington. Okay, just say that. I used to work at Burlington.
You always fresh because Burlington, you got the whole discount.
Listen,
you got everything that you needed.
I was Burlington. I did Toys R Us. I worked at Bath and Body. I worked at Lane Bryant.
What was the worst place you work? Like rest. So you said, oh man, it likes you like, huh?
None. Every job I had, I always had fun. Like no job was bad for me because I always found the way to make more money.
Okay.
So every job I always found the hustle to get more money out of it.
Well,
so
that's good. So
I never had it bad. When I was in 10th grade, I worked at Taco Bell. I hated Taco Bell because every time I left, I smelled like Doritos. Like, oh, I hated Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And the only reason, and this is a true story, I quit Taco Bell because I was in 11th grade and I wanted to go to a party so bad. And my boss is like, no, so I threw a burrito at him and I just walked out.
You threw a burrito at him?
Yeah, I thought I was a
You didn't even have to quit because like, you were done.
I was like, fuck it.
So, forward to your first paycheck.
My first real show, and I was at the Orlando Improv. I hosted it was like a talent show. So
then, like, you finally after a while.
Yeah, the one of John Walker. He was the manager at that time. Yeah. Shout out to John Walker. He was like, yo, I think I see some potential in you, and I want to give you a shot. Give me a chance to MC.
Okay.
MCing was like that's you host the
hosting
show.
For when some people.
Yeah, hosting. Yeah. He gave me my first chance, and from there it just started spiraling in. Like he gave me once, like I was guaranteed to get once a month, but I was still working.
Yeah,
like, I still had a regular job, so I used to go to work and then go straight to the improv right after work. Like this, even if I was not on the show, I still did that like for 4 or 5 years straight until they closed the one downtown. That's when I stopped.
Yeah, so I know they recently moved it from downtown.
Yeah, to Point Orlando.
To Point Orlando. Now, I see that you're doing pretty well. You start traveling. What's traveling is like?
Right now this is a great experience because I'm going to places that I never thought I would even go. Like I'm from a kid from the projects in Jersey. I never thought I would be in Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah.
Like the hell is Toledo, Ohio?
Yeah.
Syracuse, New York. So these things now, like it's a great experience, and it's fun to see people that I don't think I would ever encounter with day-to-day life. Now I get to perform in front of them, and after the show, the way that they embrace me, it feels good. Like,
you know, to work to perform for a different crowd of show. They don't know who you are, but
I'm not on TV. I'm not like.
But yeah, so like, have you like worked towards that? Are you working towards that?
I mean, I tried out for different things. It's just right now it's just not my time. I think when God wants me to be where He wants me to be, it'll all work out. I have this my think process is everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
When it's supposed to happen.
So therefore, right now I'm enjoying the journey of getting where I'm supposed to be. Like I enjoy taking the Greyhound to a show. I enjoy hustling and bustling of this. It keeps me humble. It keeps me focused where I don't do this for the money. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got bills. I ain't doing shit.
Because you're not working no more now.
I'm not doing shit for free. I haven't had a real job in 6 years.
See? You're getting there, but...
Yeah, but I'm not... but in the same sense, when I said I don't do this for the money, I get paid, but I don't get what people think comedians make.
Yeah.
Like, the pay is shitty. It just depends on who's paying.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm at the... when I break down where I'm at in my comedy career, I have to start it off like this. When I first started comedy, it's like a business, like a building. When I first started comedy, I was in the mailroom. I was the mailboy.
Yeah.
Then I moved up to head mailboy.
Yeah.
Then I moved up to somebody in corporate was like, hey, do you want to work upstairs? So now I have a cubicle with my own view.
Yeah.
When I make partner, like when I'm on TV, I get the corner office.
Yeah.
And when I'm in like Kevin Hart, I make partner. I own the building. That's how I look at it. That's how I have to break it down to people.
That is a great concept of excelling.
Yeah, so therefore right now, I got a nice little cubicle, you know.
Yeah.
I can put pictures up, I can look out places, you know.
You enjoy the new...
Yeah, I enjoy the cubicle. The cubicle is cool right now, so I'm taking that in.
Yes.
I'm not rushing where the work factor, because I'm here for longevity.
Now, I know we spoke about that earlier in an interview. I'll probably have a clip on that earlier. We were talking about the new comedy.
Oh.
The new comedy is just people who are like
YouTube
sketch. Vine. You got I have a girl. She's Asian, right?
She's killing them. I know who you're talking about.
She's Asian. I follow her. Yeah. She have 1 million followers, over 1 million followers, by doing sketches
with her dad and stuff.
With her dad and other people.
Yeah, of course.
Like now, tell me what you think about those kind of people?
Me personally, I commend them for what they're doing. That's their niche, but that's not really. It's funny, but it's not really comedy. Like it's not stand-up comedy. It's sketch comedy, and that's cool. That's like in Living Color. They're doing the same thing that in Living Color used to do.
Yeah, more like
but it's just 2 people instead of having a whole cast.
A whole cast.
Yeah. So I don't knock it. It's just I can't do it. That's not my forte. Like everybody's good at what they're good at. I love it. I watch it. I follow it.
Well, if someone come to your show, they like you, like, hey Jose, I want you to be part of my sketch. Come into.
Oh yeah, I will. If someone wants me to be a part of it, cool. I will participate. But for me to sit down and record myself and do it myself, I'm lazy. I'm not doing that shit. I'm too lazy.
But what if you have like somebody's like, hey Jersey, I like your show, but I want to create something with you where you can do some. You have your stand up, but you can also do something different like that.
Okay, the check is good. I'm not doing shit for free. That's for free. I'm not. Look, you have to understand where I'm at right now. I'm more concerned on building a stand-up brand.
Yes.
I don't. Right now, I'm branding myself. I don't want to brand myself as an internet person because once you're branded as something, that's what you are.
Yes.
I want to brand myself as a comedian, a stand-up comedian that can do movies or that can do commercials, but I do not ever want to be a YouTube or because you have to understand some of those people. Again, that's good for them, but where are they now?
Well, recently I was watching E! There's a young girl, I forgot the name, that's a bad interviewer, I was watching it. She actually got her own show on E News, not E News, because she used to be.
You talking about the
She's a white girl.
Don't know her. Don't know.
I'm not talking about Spoken Reason. Now, like, let's talk about Spoken Reason. Spoken Reason was a YouTuber who also
still is. He Spoken Reason is from Orlando. Never met him, but I am a fan of his.
Yes.
I never met him. I am a fan of his. I know we have similar friends.
Yes.
And he has took. I have to give it to him. He was the first that took YouTube to a whole new level. Like he has cornered the market to the point where he's in movies now. So like I'm just walking past cops. Like
where you do?
No, motherfucker, I'm playing with you. I wish I was on cops. I'll be happy. I could use that as a promo.
Oh man.
He was on cops.
Just walking with just a little glimpse, just need a little quick. Well, I really want to appreciate that, Jersey, today to sit down with me and my audience to get little. So
true, just a little bit. We'll come back when. Well, I guess to do some more one day.
Yeah, hopefully in the future we can come back to get to how far you are in your future. You know what I mean? This is Bourgeois TV, and we are with Jersey. If you wanna like those interviews I've done before, please subscribe the channel right there, and then
you right where, nigga? There's nothing on the screen. This nigga act like we really. He was like, I couldn't stand up. First off, he got us in here with the drop and everything, but he's like right there, like. Well, you gonna edit this shit good? Like it's like right there.
Yeah, well, cause like and that the square they have a little place in the right in the left corner on YouTube where people can subscribe your channel. Now this is how I'll eventually get paid when I start hitting a lot of. So people, please subscribe my channel.
Like please subscribe to this channel. But I know you have heard people say you sound like Daffy Duck, right?
Bruh, I tell myself that.
You do. I know y'all listening to him right now, and he's like, I am loving this dude. Oh, please help him, because he needs it.
A lot of people don't give me a chance.
For Daffy.
A lot of people don't give me a chance because of that. So that's why I'm trying to do it on my own. I have to prove myself.
He has a list.
I have to prove I don't know why I speak like that.
No, it's cool. You know what? Damn that. We like it.
Yeah, but that's how I talk.
Subscribe to his YouTube
channel.
We're going to help him get some speech therapy so he can get his.
Yeah, eventually I can afford to get a class where I don't have to, speak like Miney Dog.
I'm going to hell, people. Y'all have a good day, man.
Thank you so much, Jose.
Okay.
Have a good day.
That's funny.
All girls in the ladies. You can call y'all best friends? Y'all two.